September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Kids battling cancer often miss the chance to be just a kid. This morning, we're learning about one organization looking to make sure those kids still make core memories. Mary Beth Mosely with Camp for All is here to talk about this important work that serves children and their families. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Good morning, Zach. How are you today?
So far, so good. Talk to us about the work and how this effort serves children and their families.
Sure. Camp for All transforms the world, actually, for children and adults with challenging illnesses like cancer, disabilities, and special needs. And we do this by providing intentionally barrier-free and adaptive experiences at our camp in Burton, Texas.
And Mary Beth, this is also not just for kids with cancer. This also can benefit the entire, child population, if you will.
Children and adults, actually, with all different kinds of chronic illnesses like renal failure, kids with dermatological challenges, people with developmental disabilities, people who use wheelchairs. Everything about Camp for All is designed to make the camp experience, which is so wonderful and provides so many benefits, available to everyone, no matter what you're facing.
Talk to us about what programming looks like. This has got to be quite the endeavor to put together and to pull off.
Well, we're very fortunate. We work in partnership with about 65 different nonprofits from all over Houston, from all over the state of Texas, and even national organizations. And programming, yes, it's adaptive. So every sidewalk is 8 feet wide, so 2 campers in wheelchairs can roll side by side. We have zip lines where even if you can't climb to the top of that tower, we can lift you up and you can zip line down with your cabin mates. You can ride horses, do arts and crafts. You can be the star of the talent show. It makes such a difference for these campers. They grow in self-confidence. They feel more hope. And because they're surrounded by other campers who have those challenges, those same challenges, they realize they're not alone. And that's super important because every person should have that feeling of acceptance and love that they can often find at Camp for All.
Yeah, that sense of community. And I can only imagine the smiles that you must see walking, the campus and seeing these kids light up and knowing that they're here with friends and people who are in similar situations. Where did this idea come from and how long has the camp been around?
Sure. Camp for All was founded in 1993, and it was founded by 2 doctors who worked with children with chronic illnesses. And they got together with a man who'd lost his child actually to cancer. And they said, all these kids who are going through this, they deserve to be outside. And but they need to be in a place that can support them, where if they need to have dialysis during the week, they can do that. And so they got together and came up with the idea of Camp for All. But before they designed any of it, before they put pen to paper with the architect, they sat down with those partners and said, what do you need? And they said, we need everything to be available, no stairs. Make sure the diets can accommodate all of our campers and that the food's delicious. Nobody feels separate or othered just because they have a different diet or because they need different food. And so we opened in 1998, and since then, more than 185,000 children and adults have come to Camp for All to discover life.
And we're seeing some of the activities on our screens here in the studio. It's absolutely moving. It's inspiring to see these children smile. Talk to us about registration and more information where folks can go.
Sure. Most of our campers come with our partner organizations. And so on our website at campforall.org, there's a place where you click a button that says Find Your Camp, and you can filter that list of camps and find one that accommodates you or your child. And of course, I'd love to invite all of you. You're right, camp is a very joyful place. Come out and volunteer sometime. Come out and see camp as a hands-on volunteer, helping these campers find laughter and love at Camp for All. You can help with the zip line or serve meals. It's really a wonderful place to come. Kids can volunteer starting at age 12 with a parent, so it's something you can do with your family as well. And Zach, I'd invite you to come out too and see camp.
Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be a blast. I know, Mary Beth, for a lot of families, cost is a barrier. Talk to us about any sort of cost associated with this camp.
So Camp for All covers half the cost for every camper who comes to Camp for All. And we're able to do that through very generous people who donate to support us. And that's another way you can get involved, is to donate and support Camp for All. Most of the time, our partners cover the other half of the cost, so most campers come for free. Some partners do charge a sliding scale, but Camp for All does cover half the cost for every single camper.
Okay, that's good to know. We, of course, will put all of this information, Mary Beth, inside this article on our website, clicktohouston.com. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.